Right, what am I at? I don't need that then. Let's see if we can find it on the telephone as usual. Your channel, FI practice, right, save the playlist. Live streams, done. And we'll click on it and hopefully hear ourselves talking. Hi. We'll do alright, then we'll just turn the phone down. Right. Hopefully I have created the lobby settings for a wee bit of practice. Although it was strange looking up at the top. See the way it says not type? Type 2 is unknown. I'm not sure what that means. Why has it all changed? No. Hold on. Still says unknown. Create room. Hopefully. It's all sitting okay. Let's see if we can get... I thought I was going to have a crop result in this. I still probably will have to have a crop result in it. Never really the best at interlargus. Even though not. But I thought it was today. I thought it was having to miss this one. Or else have a crap result. But no. I can have a wee practice at it for Wednesday. Right. First things first. On the sauce. And thanks for joining me, everyone, with a rules for this FIA race is must use all tires. And almost throw it out now, even though we're on our own. It means it's there. It's been written. Oh, and we'll go out and have a drive while there's no one here. Try and get a wee bit of a flow going. I'm not sure what way the tires will run. Leave it on that anyway, maybe mess it a bit. My chair has been well and truly moved. The kids were here last night. And I'm definitely not. I'm very low and way more Formula 1 style. Although, let me see if I can fit it. Oh! Oh dear. I footed too much stuff. I don't know. That was shocking. Right, well that didn't work out. That's my way for F1 tilt. Tilts the chair back and forth like that. Is that better? Brum brum. Brum 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 brum. I think that feels a wee bit better. I'm a wee bit lower, but I think. Go up just a tad. Benson is in the house. Hello Benson, sir. We fully stretched out before we got on. and I am getting a practice day after all. I thought to myself the day, we're just gonna have to hope. I'm liking how the strategy is as well now. You're gonna have to use the hard tyres, so it'll be the good drivers who look after their tyres and can make their softs last a bit longer. You can end up with guys having to do a much smaller stint on the hard tyres rather than everyone only doing one lap on them. How are you anyway, advancing? All good, hopefully. And after JJ starting that race the other night, I believe all the servers shut down at like 3 o'clock in the morning after the young man staying up. Callum McRae. I sunk my boot back down there. I wanted to just drift that shit the whole way around the corner. Look at that tower already. Oh dear, it's times 10. It's a 20 lapper. My goodness. Right, let's tell him that the host is alive. Well, hey, thanks for joining me, everyone. Any rules for this FIA race is must use all tyres. And that's all they need to know. That's all they need to know right now. The host is indeed alive. We're good, Benson. We were babysitting last night. We had the wee niece and nephew around staying. He was in my seat, so it had to be lifted away up as high as it could go and pushed away forward so as he could, whatever he demanded, the position that he wanted it in, so as he could see the TV. And he was on Red Dead while the wee niece was up on Jesse's one on Red Dead. The quietness from the left. They left a couple of hours ago, and the quietness on the ears is working a wee treat. Right, I really do need to concentrate. We've just stretched out, but I do need to try to find what way I'm driving this car and just get into some sort of flow. I would like to have, at the very least, a flow today rather than just driving around aimlessly, making the same mistakes. Where's the waffle? Very poor connection there on the Brazilian Henrique. And if we're waiting on the room as well, I think it'll be this. Are you doing the nations today, Benson? Have you even looked at it? I believe it's in a road car, the Yaris or something. On Fuji, I think. No, I don't like road cars, and I don't like Fuji. I'm gonna take a lot to tap me into that one. JJ is in the house. JJ, I believe. He's all lagged out. Have to stand up. My goodness. Unfortunate. What should I be aiming for? You boys are getting into 129s, I think. If I remember right. I definitely have a 129 in my head for some reason. How long? That didn't feel like an awful lap either. Look at that tire wear after one lap. That's wild. OP. Car's good on their tires. Are going to be OP. They're going to be able to maybe only do a very short stint on the hard tires. And the Toyotas, I think I'll be looking at a treat. Jesse was saying at the moment you're sitting in 4th place, JJ. Again, we'll go out and let them know that don't worry, the host is still alive. We're still here with another thanks for joining me, everyone. This time we'll let them know that we will start for practice at some point. 5 minutes we'll throw out to keep them entertained. 5 minutes to race. To the race. Boom, boom. Throw that out. Keep them hanging about for a wee while, if I can. Five soft. But the looks of the tire wear, they're after an out lap and a flying lap on the softs. And you've seen the state of the tire wear already. 5 laps is going to be a difficult stint. But the looks of it. The Toyotas will definitely be very good. I'm not sure about the wee Megane that's brilliant on its tyres. I think it's really slow in a straight line, so it still might not be the best. But any with good tyre wear is looking sweet in this one, if you ask me. They'll have to do a nice wee small stint on the hards, whereas we'll more than likely, because of the huge pit loss now, we'll more than likely have to do a good solid stint on the hards for sure. You're sitting in 2nd at the moment. Nice driving. The server's died on you. Right, back out we go again. Benson, I was correct. My God, that's a story time. Right, we need to find something here. Brake balance. Benson, what are you doing with your brake balance? And JJ, what are you doing as well? You both went Aston, haven't you? Which is where I'm going, I just haven't picked it. Well, today changed my mind. Well, I think, no, I can't drive that damn car, no matter how fun it is. It's a fun car to drive, we're surely just gonna have fun driving it each time. And the Group 4 one, it didn't feel ridiculously pure at the seaside. And it felt okay at the Bathurst. Right. We're only getting 1 lap out on these tires as well, so a bit of focus required. Oh, not that much focus. That was a bit of a Callum McRae focus. And we'll be greedy. Of course we'll be greedy, why not? A few more in. Got another thanks. Handed out. Guys, how long are they giving us for qualifying in the FIAs as well? If any of you know that, I have the qualifying on 5 minutes at the moment. So if I'm wrong on that, please let me know. And we'll change that. 29s are easy here. My goodness. We need to flow. Again, we shall go out with the full thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FI race is must use all tyres, and also make your way to track, please. Starting soon. Attention please, attention please. Get all GR3 competitors. That's all GR3 competitors. Make your way to track, please. The race will be commencing shortly. Or qualifying. Spectator options. We'll have all of that stuff, please, Mr. Turismo, so we know who we're looking at. Mr. Benson out with, yet again, folks, a big red face. That's very bog standard, that livery there. You can't hide a big red face so bright. The amount of shame and embarrassment is huge. Look at that man. No amount of tinted visor can hide a big red face like that, Benson. JJ Paulding also out with a big red face in the exact same bog standard shit. Disgraceful stuff. We sorted ourselves out before we came on the stream. There's at least someone's turned up with a PlayStation library today. Mr. Racing, where are you, Mr. Racing? Oh, he's sitting. He's not bog standard anyway. He's chilling out. He may have even dropped off a piece of a race car. Who knows? That's looking very bog standard as well. Yes, and the big red face confirms the bog standardness of that library. I do believe I won. I have won the Sexy Library Award yet again, and it's not even a personalised one. It's just one that I picked before we started. Did Benson get to track? Right, so he was back. I did a 30.2 messy lap. Right. Definitely by the end of the day I want to be within a couple of tenths anyway, at least feeling like if we hit lucky with a bit of slipstream we'll be able to get there. Right, we'll get one going. Am I correct? We're qualifying, just in case I'm wrong. It usually is 5 minutes to qualifying, I think. But it would be great if they had just mixed that shit up as well and says boom, 15-minute qualifying sessions for everybody as well. Loads of time for you all to get a good lap. 5 minutes, right? No guilty feelings, all in, get one going. 20 hits for the top split are doing. I'll go one to the rear. It looked like I was getting more front tire wear than rear, so I'll go one to the rear with that, and we'll see how that works out for us. Someone is awfully laggy. Let's hope that doesn't come into effect. Awfully laggy, isn't he? But I'll tell you what, he's in a quick car. Oh. Oh my, is it me? Is it me? Why, that's... Guys, is it me that's laggy? Am I the laggy guy in the room? Oh my goodness. fix your connection. Everyone's lagging a bit. For me, I think the servers are still fucked up. Yep. Here, let us make you a new penalty system, or even remove the penalty system. Make you excited. We'll show you the tracks that we shall be racing over the next couple of weeks. And oops, sorry, our servers are fucked. That'll stop people playing quicker than anything. That'll stop people playing quicker than a pure penalty system. If everyone starts lagging out all the time and losing a shitload of ratings because of it. That would have you giving up quicker than anything. Oh, we must have. He's given up on it. Having it, that was 30.4, right, that's maybe not that bad. Right, we're not that far off it. Hardly thinking about what I was doing there. I was just trying not to get in Benson's way. He was a coming. Not sure about the tobacco. Look, in my box maybe. Is my box sitting there? I think I know what I want to do. Well, split the difference. We're going to mediums. You can't focus with a lag, I know. So it's for all of us anyway. We'll see if it's not drivable. We'll have a reboot of the room, and if it's not workable, I'll maybe just have to win the time trial. And we'll see. There'll be a whole pile of complaints now with the FIAs on the day. Loads of fucking lagouts and stuff will maybe happen on the servers. Will shut down. Ren is in the house. Hello Ren, apologies if we're missing any of that chat, boys. You know what we're like. Or perhaps you don't. Perhaps there's somebody new in there and they're just starting to realise this guy hasn't a clue. What is he doing? All you need to know is that there's fabulous prizes to be won live on stream for new guys. Just hit that like and subscribe and we'll get you a fabulous prize. I'll have to drive it a wee bit like a granny as we're on the mediums. I wouldn't be surprised if most people will start on the hard tires. I think all the top guys starting the tires just because I think it's 1 full second slower leaving the pit lane. I can remember hearing on the hard tyres during the race, so it's a free 1 second gain. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer, Capacon and the Corvette, the McLaren, a couple of McLarens. Lexus, that JJ's off the red dead. The lag is only in lobbies. They're revving it out? No, surely they can't be revving it out. That has to be wrong. It's a big 20 lapper. Right, one to the rear. We'll check back at a later date on the fuel. We'll just try not to crash. Hopefully by the end we'll have some kind of flow. He said. Right before, never finding any flow. What, why? I started in third gear, are you serious? Certainly didn't start the best fours off the line anyway. Fourth gear. So we're changing up at what I started in third gear there. That shit won't happen in the bay. Jerry is in the house. Hello, Jerry, mate. And Jesse's in the house as well. Thank goodness, Jesse. You can keep me right. I can blame it on Jesse. If she's not keeping me up to date with important shit. That fuel saving. 9 laps for fuel. We do want to be fuel saving as well, as much as we can. Oh, one crash turned into two. You're keying on to look at that. For goodness sake. Apologies, sir. Only 4 laps done. I think we'll have to try a wee bit of the room after this to see if we can fix the connection of all. We're wired in like, so we should have a good connection. This could be a sea stabber. Right, we want to see what the pit loss is as well. 20.5 seconds off the wheel. Should be fine. Read the chat, sorry. Seeing there's more important stuff for you to read in the chat. You don't even think she knew what she's done. Just admit it. And for telling to her mama would have been something. I'm not sure what that is. It must have been before that. The important stuff for me to read. Just press the stop button for me. Do that. I'm not supposed to get any practice done around here. So, much of a mess. Red Dead's messing up as well. It's maybe the PlayStation network. Yeah, I've not been able to get any of the legendaries. My last 2 legendaries I've caught, I've had no code made for me. Damn it, guys. You dirty dogs. This is my first practice of the day. And I'm just stressed out. They're dirty dogs in the chat. There's only 2 of them. That's all it took. Probably wouldn't take much at all. The talking clock could happen and would have me making mistakes. Right. I'm not getting much more than 6 or 7 laps out of even a set of mediums. When we did not figure out what the pit loss was there either. It was bound to be huge, apparently, the way everyone's talking, which is not a bad thing. Smokers and drinkers amongst us will absolutely love that huge pit lane loss. I shall hopefully never more this year of FIAs anyway, or this wee short season of FIAs. I'll not be dehydrated during the race. And if I am, the team has had a disaster. And the fuel is down the under half now, so I've been driving more fuel soon as well. I'm trying to learn something. We'll learn how crappy the car is on hard tires. Have you done much practice at this at all, Benson, or are you just having a think yourself as well? How many laps you can squeeze out of what? Right, I still want to learn stuff here before I quit out and try a reboot of the room. I need to remember that shit as well, doing that every time I come out of the pits. Right, what can I learn then straight away? The pit loss. Pit and figure that out now immediately. That didn't feel like a big pit stop, or was I just daydreaming? That didn't feel like I had a huge big pit loss there. Right, somebody stay in. The leaders stay in anyway. Go on. Right, we're going to say we're 40 seconds, a nice big round number, we're going to say 40 seconds behind the leader. And let's pay attention this time and see if it is, that it feels much longer. Soft tires, gentlemen. No fuel required still. That does seem like a pretty, yep, I could be drinking, I could be smoking here, yep, I could be eating some Chinese, barbecue ribs, hamburgers, slice of pizza. I'm telling you, that's good. 40 seconds, that's what we need to remember. We're 40 seconds, that's the important number. Callum is in the house. Hello, Callum. Why is he back down in the third gear there? On its own, every damn time. Right, well, we're at... Well, it's saying I only lost 11 seconds. I'm 12 seconds, am I right there? Yeah, that was a 40. I said 40 was the number to remember. 12 seconds only lost her. It felt a lot longer, didn't it? I had a lot of time for drinking on the way into that pit lane. Right, is there many even in the lobby? I don't, I'm not going to do that. And these guys could be having the leader anyway. Mr. Kong could be having himself a badass practice run. I'll just try and learn an RV bit myself. How are you guys feeling about Austin with a very high tower season? Is Austin a good car on its tires usually, or poor? And have they brought out all the rest of the tire settings? I can only see the settings for this one race on the PlayStation, and then you wait till after Wednesday's over, and then you get to see Saturday settings. Don't you worry, we can take our time. You don't like Austin? Not here anyway. Are you saying you would change your mind? How long have you told me whether they're poor on tires? Those shitty cars were making you trip balls. Yeah, I know. You don't like Austin, not here. I'll have a reboot of the room. As I say, I'm not going to let these guys who are doing it. There would be too much guilt involved for me but if these guys are in the room or on the stream listening, go on. I dare you all to quit out. If you all quit out, I'll have no guilty feelings. Even if I can get 3 of you to quit out, and one of those has to be Mr. Kong, then I would happily bounce out and have a reboot of the room. I don't think that's going to help it. I think we're going to, whoever's in the nations today, I'm expecting a lot of servers to go down and shit to go on. Maybe you should have gone push. You are. Do we not know the second or any of the settings on their website? I mean the full settings for like all the rest of the rounds. It would be nice to have an idea if they're roughly the same. Spectator mode. What was Mr. Kong doing? It was lap 13. He was on the hard tires and he decided to come in for a whack of fuel. Where is he? Is that Aston he's in as well there? Honest to God, my. No, he's in a Corvette. I thought the Corvette would have struggled with a high tower season as well. Anyone with a real good car on tires now is going to be quite good. Toyota Group 4. I'm not sure the car was like Group 4. I think it's going to be very good. They do a wee bit dancing, don't they? Like, I think we all still want tire wear, we just don't want it, to be hitting us after one lap. They seem to insist in wanting to have different tires and all used. So if you're insisting that, then give us longer races and keep the tire wear at a reasonable amount. With longer races, just they're trying to give you too much in the one race. What are you on, Jesse? Jesse's the new JJ. We have another JJ in the house. Some more important stuff. I'm good at this, aren't I, Seymour? I should be getting paid. It's not going to help you on this. You read them. My goodness. Totally ignore the person that he's asked for help for. Sorry. You're in the bloody room. There's not going to be any nations today if this is how the servers are working. It's like a constant wee glitch there with every vehicle. Well, I think we can safely say that we did not learn much on that effort. Did we learn? The pit loss, I think we said only 11 or 12 seconds it ended up. Even though you felt like you were waiting for 11, 12 seconds just on the car coming in, never mind having to slowly drive out of the pit lane, no. Harry's in the house. Hello, Harry. The pit loss was... The pit loss... So where did I go? How did that not work out in my screen then? On my screen I said the big number I had to remember was 40. It was 40 seconds behind the leader. And I came back out and I was only 52 seconds behind him. I quickly dropped a lot more behind him because we were just driving around waffling. But when he initially came out, surely I'm correct. Or have I done it again? Harry is in the house. I know. I said hello. Are you not paying attention? Does anyone know what the best? No, I've no idea at the minute. I know I'm struggling to get 6 laps out of a set of softs. Anyone who has a good car on its tyres, Harry, are going to be sitting with a huge smile on their face. I still haven't picked my manufacturer's ear. I could still. Oh. I could still mix it up, like. I could fire the AMG back in the mixer. The Beetle. Beetle would feel alright here. To save a shitload of fuel as well in the Beetle. The Mazda will be amazing on its tyres. I'm definitely. As soon as I settle, the brain just had made up its mind. The last couple of times we were on, from Benson told me he went Austin, and then JJ mentioned he went Austin. I was like, boom, I'm going Austin. And then we get on, and we in 10 minutes of driving around the damn track. We're already thinking, oh, I'd love a car with much better tyre where I'm at. Mr. Capone, still hauling the ass. I'll be back with you in a second, lads. I know. Sorry, Harry. Yes, the state of them are fucking hectic at day, mate. You'd be lucky. I don't think you'll even have. There'll be a whole pile of problems in the FIAs. So well, I'll be back with you shortly anyway. I just picked it, Willie, before I came back on. Indeed, Jerry, indeed. Right, we're back. I shall be back in a wee second, right? And we're being advertised this time. Hopefully, there'll be a better connection. I'm just getting myself a wee beverage, poured up at the bar with a sexy lady. Hello. Who's in charge here?
One. Oh, he's brought for that cook.
Don't worry, it'll be alright. Thank you. Cheers, muchly. Right. What are we doing? Where's the ice tray and stuff? Oh, right. Again, out with a. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use all tyres, and so that's what they need to know. That's what they need to know at the moment. Oh, look comfortable again. Mr. Landman is in the house. Hello, Mr. Landman. Apologies, gentlemen. Oh. Today we are on a strong bourbon with a splash of Coke. Look at the ice tray sitting there. Cheers. Cause I'm a cowboy, yeah. Can you drive with my beard? It gets tangled up. Actually, my beard has been annoying me, guys. But it's grew that long. It's that long now. To where it's a hard decision for me. It's the first time I've ever had a hard decision to make when it comes to my beard, because it's too easy. You can have a clean shave and look a bit silly for a few days, and then it's back with a wee bit of stubble. But yeah, it's that long now. I'm finding it hard to bring myself to shave it. I'm definitely not going to shave it right down, but it has been annoying me when I'm eating. When I'm eating out of bowls, I'm going into my mouth and holding the bowl underneath my mouth, as you do, but my beard is sitting in the bowl. It's not good. Guess who's back? Back again. Don't you start talking about McDonald's, Jesse. Jerry's starting to talk about McDonald's. Right, watch and see if this does this again. It goes to fourth gear and then goes down to third. See? We'll have to be on the ball on that. It's not a good way to start it. I need to look at that website and see what your settings is for the next one. If Benson's saying this car isn't nice here, I could quite easily miss this round and start practicing for the seaside. I already felt like I might have struggled here. Well, like four of the rounds, although one of them's a Tokyo one that I haven't learned yet, so I've raced on it once, and I didn't particularly like it. It was probably my least favourite of the Tokyos because it has a section of it where if you cut the corner too much, you pick up a penalty. So whereas it's usually all about getting as close to the walls and stuff as you can without touching the walls, but on this one there is actually a part of it where it hands out a penalty for cutting it. Right, we need to tell them. Attention please, attention please. Get Mr. Harry Bo King, sorry Harry King, that's a Mr. Harry King. Make the rate of track please, qualifying will be commencing without you. Again, we'll hand it all out. Thanks for joining me everyone. Rules for this FIA race is must use all tyres and make your way to track please, starting soon. We had 1 day of snow, Mr. Landman, and it was only a wee half-inch or something, if that. A wee small layer of snow we had. Jesse did go out and have snowball fights. A lot of snow in Canada, I would imagine. Attention please, attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. Good Mr. Harry Bow. That's a Harry Bow with 165 followers. A+ S rated, 100% of the campaign achieved. Make your way to track. Like now, Harry, while I'm having a nosy. When I come back out, I'm starting. 727 days Harry has been on the PlayStation playing Gran Turismo. 296 cars. But loads more cars than that, because you win a car each day. You'll have over 700. I can nearly spoke proper England today. It's the yoga. I blame the yoga. 306 libraries, of which 113 of them were so damn sexy. Harry could not keep that shit to himself. And there is your reason why, ladies and gentlemen. He always likes a wee bit of purple, you know. He fires, and he likes a bit of green too. Does our Harry. There's some sexy ones that he's made for myself and Kangi. That's in an Aston Martin. That is an Aston Martin, boys. Why am I not driving about in my own goddamn personalised library, Harry? Where was the shout out on that one? In for a nosy. And look what we've picked up. It's a nice wee purple one he's got. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Now I've got that sexy personalised library and I'm in the damn lobby. So I am. Haha, he left. But it didn't matter, we grabbed him to the office just in time there. I haven't been out yet. We have other cars here to see if the room is running any smoother. Hopefully it is, guys. You built yourself a snow house as well. That's a lot of damn snow. And an ice rink. That's a lot of damn land. Huh? No, look, the servers are still doing this shit. I'm not doing nothing different with my connection at all, like we're still wired in. Excuse me. Can't really play this game today like this. Is any of the rest of you having problems like this, Jerry? Is it glitching on your screen as well for every vehicle? I'll try rebooting the stream as well. There's not much else we can do. Don't you worry. Yeah, they're jumping around for you as well. Maybe if we add just the correct amount of alcoholic beverages, that jumping around may steady itself up a bit. Still a mile off the pace. Yeah, I think it's everyone, Jerry. What is it? 2:30. FIA, you see what time is that Nations and all on that? There'll be a shitload on the servers at the minute. Not a good sign for anyone hoping to do the Nations a day. And it'll no doubt be the same on Wednesday. We find ourselves a little spot in the corner behind the bushes because we needed to do a number 2. And number 1 would have been quite easy to pull over to the side and throw it out the door, but number 2s are a bit more trickier. We are just deciding where to go. That is a good wee spot there I found. You gotta run around there into those bushes, no problem. Bound to be a load of old docking leaves around there to help out in the clean-up process. Right, this is going to be glitching the whole way through, so we'll just hopefully have a clean run, and then we need to make up our mind what we're doing about this game today. It would be better maybe just in time trial for a wee half hour, try and get a flow, or go on that website. Need to get on that website on my phone, try and find out the settings of the 4 rounds that I like, so we can practice them. Definitely, I really wouldn't mind missing this one. I really should have been. I could have been on here today, practicing for the seaside. Alright, Tom. It's everybody, Mr. Lawnman. It's not only him. I think it's every vehicle in the room is doing it, which is an indication that I'm also doing it on their screen. FIA Day. The servers, they do go like this, usually, don't they, at the start of the season. They need to stop punishing you for not making it in the race, or else for lagging out mid-race and stuff like that, because that would be the stuff, because it's a large punishment. It usually throws you down a shitload of ratings. It just takes you to have grinded your arse off trying to get your ratings up to a good lobby, and then you lag out twice, and you're back a mile behind where you were in the first place. Stretched out too much. Medium tires, lads. Mr. Landman says you got this. I don't think we got much at all, Mr. Landman. The brain isn't even in it 100%. We're grabbing to try to learn this, that, and the other, but already there's a doubt already in the brain as to whether I even want to do this one. There's a doubt there now as to do I want Aston. Should be almost using the day to have a look at them more tracks and find out what the settings are. I mean, I'm trying to pick what manufacturers to go for the 4 tracks. There's the Seaside, Bathurst, there's a Sardinia one. I'm not sure what version of Sardinia it is. It's one of the WC versions, I think. And what was the other one? A Tokyo one. although it would have been a lot more comfortable if it had been one of the big Tokyo ones that I know and that I already flew on. It just would have been a matter of learning the flow of the car. But we'll also have to learn the flow of that Tokyo track. And the one time I did race there, I actually watched that stream back within the last couple of weeks because I've been looking through my old streams, and I've seen that I've done a race. I dipped my toes in there with no practice, and it was a penalty nightmare. Albeit at the time the penalties were very harsh. Any contact that was given to both vehicles, penalties. Is it even possible that the soft tyres might be done away with? Over a 20-second pit loss. Soft tyres can only last you, for me anyway, 4 or 5 laps. Soft tyres are only good for. That's like 3 or 4 seconds a lap faster you need to be for it to be worth it at all. I think they might have just ruled out the soft tyres. Maybe the very OP cars will use soft tyres. I think they might have just been ruled out of the race with the settings they have and the big pit loss. That's the first, isn't it, for the fastest tyre with a chance of not being used. With me on lap 4. In fact, they have to be used. They're compulsory as well. Peter Schwartz in the house. Hello, Peter. Thanks for hopping in there. It is, it's an open lobby, mate. It's a BS rated one, although I don't think I'm doing any more, to be honest. The connection, I don't know if there's something wrong with the servers or if it's my connection or what, but every car on the track has a glitch, like every second and a half. Could well be because they're all in at their FIs at the moment, and servers are a bit temperamental. We've got 6 laps out of a set of mediums, and if you want them, you can maybe get 7. You can maybe try an extra stint, 2 sets of mediums, and then a wee small stint on the hards. But still, like, you're not making up that small stint. You're gonna have to run on the hards. Would have liked to join, no problem, sir. But actually, I'm sure we'll be doing, we'll be trying to get on for as much practice as we can, mate. I'm not sure even if I'm going to be doing this first round just after driving around there a couple of times and seeing what the crack was. I'm doubtful if I'll even do that, and the other ones we'll find out what the rest of them are. There's a seaside one. Can we even have a nosy and see what our cars? The AMG, we always like the AMG, so there. The Beetle is a possibility for me, because I think the Beetle, and then it's the Sirocco. At the Desiccane, no. Porsche, I haven't really learned how to drive that Group 4 one. The Group 3 one's great fun. Well, Jag, there's Jag there, but Jag, the Group 4 Jag is the one that I like. It's going to be killed with Arbor. Has to be. The season I was with, the front tires were horrendous. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Let's go over what I have. I don't think I'll be able to play this game online, you know, today. I'm gonna. Yeah, for sure, Jerry. Definitely does. I'm gonna hop off my stream here for a moment and see if I can find that Gran Turismo website or something. In settings, and I could write them down. For fuck's sake, telephone, do you wanna work? What? I'm not even gonna check to see it anyway. I'll just click into the first one that was advertised. Gran Turismo video game series, boom. That done nothing. GranTurismo.com. I'll try that. No, that hasn't done anything. Products GranTurismo.com. Wikipedia one. I'll click in the Wikipedia one. Find nothing. Sitting there all fucking day trying to find that there. You can definitely go onto some sort of website. I don't know what it is hanging into. I clicked into 3 different Gran Turismo things there that come up. I've seen nothing about the race schedules or settings. So we probably won't get them proper settings till Wednesday. gonna make you big. Oh, you're making me hungry, Jesse. Oh, you are making me hungry. 3 o'clock. This has not started well today at all. I bet others are bound to be on doing their FIs as well. Let me look at that subscription. Yeah, Delster's on, Key's on, Ollie's on. Yeah, I'm thinking Tidge is on. They must all be trying the FIA, and it doesn't look like we're going to get any good rooms going at all, the way the connection is at the moment. I could quite easily bounce off this right now. I don't think there's anything worth me doing in terms of trying to run lobbies. I think if I'm going to stay on it, I'd be best in just driving around the tracks that I know is coming up on my own, just and trying to pick a car. And play Red Dead, yeah, Red Dead's definitely an option as well. We'll let these boys finish. There's a nice wee library there. If people are having to drive with this connection here in the FIA, that is going to be a shambles. And the last time I was kicked out of an FIA, it punished me hard in the SR department. So if it does do that, that's like the thing that would make me lose interest in the FIA the quickest of the whole lot. If it ended up that you flipped the coin as to whether you actually got into the race or where you lagged out, then it really wouldn't be worth doing it at all. That's some rough shit right there. No, Jerry. I would maybe help with a pit bug the time of day. That just looks like there's someone. You usually only maybe have one guy in the room who's glitching like that. The fact that everybody in the room is glitching like that and they're all doing it for you as well suggests that it's not my problem either, because if it was my problem, then you guys would all be okay for each other and it would be me who was glitching, which would explain why everyone's glitching for me if it was me doing it. But the fact that we're all glitching on everyone's screens, the servers are just having problems. It's overload time. They had that the last time. They changed the times and all as well. In fact, I thought they actually done that and gave you loads of different tries at it. Remember, there used to be like 6 or 7 different tries throughout the whole day. You could have had, I thought that was their tactic in terms of trying to fix their problem of too many people trying to get on and problems happening that way. They'll be near done now. I don't think there's much sense in even starting a lobby. I don't think it's gonna happen for us. We'll have a wee nosy and see what the tracks are. The next one's definitely the seaside. I wrote it down. I wish I could go somewhere in this and find out what the settings are. There might be. We'll have to check and see if there is. Remember finding all settings in this before. Cause I'm a cowboy, yeah. On a steel horse I ride, and I want it, yeah. Dead or alive, want it, dead or alive. It's all the same. 3 people left going, surely they must be almost done. Lap 19. It was saying as well on when I was making the room. I've never noticed that before, but it says that the bandwidth was unknown. I haven't particularly noticed that before, if it always says that or not, but I'm surprised if I haven't noticed it before, because it was in red writing, as if no, your signal's crap. And look at Americans and Japanese flags. Last lap. What do you think, love, then, if I was to stop this, do you want to come up with me and make something? Yep, that sounds like a plan and a half. Jerry's gonna look at the screen at how the cars are. You see the glitching, the movement of the car. Well, don't know. Every car is doing it, and it's not only on my screen. It's doing it for other people on their screens as well. So it's the day is the start of their FIA season in the Nations, so there'll be thousands of people on doing the Nations race, and then their servers are just crap. They can't handle it. Sorry, too laggy to keep going. That seems to spell it out for them. From the USA, catch you next time, homie. And Mr. Frenchman, and Japanese flag, I think that is. The bandwidth, that is, says unknown on your screen as well. And is that what it always says, Jerry? Like I'm surprised. I would notice that when I came in today to make a lobby, straight away that caught my eye. I looked at that and thought, was that straight away? Is there something different here? I definitely think that that bit of red that says unknown is never usually there. I'm not sure what it is there, but if it was red like that all the time, I would have noticed that shit. That looks new to me. You've not noticed it before, but I bet you when you jumped into it, you noticed it straight away this time. It was the first thing I noticed even before. It made me look at it and question, should I make a brand new room or what? We could also try bouncing in. You can see no big rooms available to bounce into to test what they are going like. Yeah, well, I'll end this stream here. Not really any practice or nothing at all today, but I couldn't drive, certainly not in the lobby. Anything worth me doing would be me driving around on my own and trying to get a wee bit of speed up and trying to pick what car, and that would be driving around aimlessly. If I'm on a stream as well, it'd be better just bouncing in off stream and then have a nice wee quiet. Whenever you're on your own and you're focusing, a wee 20 minutes, half an hour of driving around the track works a treat. PSN says some servers are experiencing issues, so it's maybe a PlayStation network. Well, hopefully Red Dead will work for me at least. Apologies, lads. We'll see what other streamers and all are doing and keep up with them, and I'll probably do a Red Dead stream then instead of that. Although I will, I'm not fussed now on even dipping my toes into that first one. If I do, it'll just be for a bit of fun. But I would prefer to use that time to be practicing for the rounds that I do like. That's what I want to do before I get off. Let's have a nosy and see what rounds it is that I think. So I'm liking round 2, round 3, round 5 and round 6. No idea what Spa will be like. I would imagine if it's the same kind of settings, it'll be a nightmare on the tires as well. But I like the Seaside, the Sardinia. It's a wee small one, so it'll be a shitload of laps. It'll be maybe over 30 laps maybe, or high 20s anyway, 26 to 30 laps around that. Mount Panorama will I get, and a Tokyo one, Group 3 Tokyo. So one of cars good on Group 3. Really, I'm looking at Group 4 races then. I want to concentrate. I want to pick my car. There's 3 Group 4 races and 1 Group 3, so I do want to concentrate my car, excuse me, on a Group 4 car. What time did everything kick off at today? 2 o'clock it all kicked off at. The next one is in another 10 minutes, so I'll bounce off and I'll get to maybe catch a couple of your streams myself. Thank you, boys. Apologies, it hadn't been long. We'll maybe be back on pretty soon on Red Dead or something.